Hello everyone, what's up? Fashi, I'm bringing you Fantasista Doll episode 3, and when we last left off, we had Izumi versing Manai, her friend, which was kind of weird, instead of how she's doing all this magical stuff, and then Izumi finally realizes, oh, you're fighting me. I thought it was kind of dumb, but it's fine. I guess she didn't really understand what was going on at the time, but so I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. And we see Manai summon her team, which seems to be like kind of sports team. Looks like they have like a archer, a cheerleader, a swimmer, a bunch of different characters like that. But one of them kind of didn't fit that theme. I guess the little girl was like, I want to be an idol when I get older. It's like that kind of doesn't fit the sports theme, but maybe it's more of a club theme. That's how I would guess. But anyway, best one on that was the bunny girl. I liked her. She's kind of interesting. Very cheerful, very happy, and it was kind of weird that during this fight, Yuzumi kind of runs off. She doesn't want to fight her friend, obviously, because it's her friend, so she doesn't want to fight her. And while they're doing this, she summons Madeline, with the purple-haired girl, and I guess she uses some ice cream and pretty much distracts the other team and breaks the spell on Manai, which I was kind of confused how Yuzumi knew that her friend was being controlled. Thought was kind of weird, but I guess they kind of do fix it, explain it a little later when the other, I guess I call him Tuxedo Mask 2.0, he shows up, he kind of explains to the girls, well, this is what happened and everything. I thought it was kind of random how Yuzumi just figured out our friend was being controlled like that. It's like, okay, I guess that works. But they do find out later that, Madeline was controlled by someone else, so it's fine. And like I said, Madeline saved the world, saved the day with ice cream. I was like, that's kind of silly, but this show isn't, really that, all that amazing for story. I do like what's going on, but yeah. After that, they go back to Yuzumi's house, and I guess Yuzumi kind of says something that she relies on Madeline because she's, I think, out of the other ones more, I guess, I don't know, maybe smart. I guess you could say she's smart compared to the other girls. And Madeline takes that the wrong way and starts being very controlling of the master. Basically, Yuzumi's in class and she's correcting Yuzumi on everything she's doing. Like, oh, you wrote the wrong answer down for this test and all this. And even comes down to where, just, Yuzumi's getting food and Madeline's kind of like, you shouldn't eat this. This is high in calories and stuff like that. It's like, and Yuzumi kind of gets aggravated and just tells the other girls that Madeline's being too clingy. And the other girls take it as, well, Master doesn't want her to be bothered, so they lock the other girl in her room. I was like, damn, these girls just don't really, ask many questions, I guess, but I guess they're kind of dumb. Like I said, they're not too bright, but yeah, it works. And after all that, we get this kind of a hint of a mysterious group that's kind of controlling people, making them participate in this weird magical battle. And this new dude they kind of show off is kind of a, I consider him evil, and he's fighting for someone named Marina. I guess they don't really explain who or what she is, if she's a sister, a relative, a girlfriend of his, or something like that. But I assume it's a girlfriend that may have died or something like that. And he's kind of fighting for, I guess, the chance to bring her back, because he said something about fulfilling a wish. And he basically kind of trash talks his servants, or his, I guess slaves you would call them for him. But he doesn't really treat them as well as Yuzumi treats her, magical girls. And he basically just tells them it's pretty sad that they're, pretty sad their things made of data. They're not. They can't follow simple orders that he gives. So he kind of takes his anger out on them, and yeah, he sets up a little trap later on to lure Yuzumi out later, but we kind of go back to Madeline in her room. She can't really leave, so she's kind of stuck in her room, and she just decides to do a painting or a drawing of her new master, which Shimichi, I guess is her name. She's got pink hair. She kind of enters her room, and looks over her shoulder, and kind of looks at her, because I guess she's drawing something too for her master, like a new logo for her cards. I guess it kind of distinguishes each master from each other master by giving them a logo for the cards. But anyway, she kind of is. I feel that she's almost jealous of Madeline's, purpose in being with Izumi, like she's useful, while Shimeji, I can't say her name, is a little bit, I guess, feeling jealous of the other girls. She hasn't really found her place, and she hasn't really done much to fight or help anyone out. So you kind of get that impression that she's maybe a little jealous of the other girls. At least I do anyway. And back to the main part of the story, we get Izumi kind of gets tricked, and her friend Mana. They both get tricked by this other girl who claims to be being used by someone else, but in reality she's a servant. And evil master dude shows up, and he's fights the other girls with kind of a swimsuit battle, which is kind of random and funny. You have all these inflatable like pool toys that are alive, and they kind of fight with them, which that was kind of strange for me. But yeah, the fight wasn't all that great. It was kind of silly. Like I said, I was using that word a lot, but yeah, this show is kind of getting that way. And during the fight, Madeline kind of realizes that she was kind of clingy, and only does things if the master says she should do it, and kind of starts fulfilling her role in the story. And I guess the evil dude, he has some kind of like spell he makes the girls do, like this big pink ball of energy. Basically, I took it as him trying to delete the girl, sacrificing her to kill the other girls or vaporize them. Because, like you said before, they are just piles of information. Basically, that's what they are. So I guess he was going to delete them. But of course, the other girls kind of rush in and kick the orb thing out of the way, and they pretty much save the day. And the other girls kind of have to go back with their master because Izumi technically did not defeat him yet, so he's still going to be, I assume, a character that's going to pop up every once in a while, which is fine. I kind of like having these new characters. And towards the end, Shimeji kind of shows the master the new design, and everyone likes it. And before the episode ends, she kind of says one of the other girls' names. I guess they're trying to say that she was once maybe part of that group, or maybe knows the other girls in that with the evil dude, which would work because every episode seems to be connecting to each other, which is pretty nice. It's not as like random and crazy as like a Sailor Moon or Precure or any of the magical shows that don't have the filler of the week. So that was kind of the whole episode. A little bit of everything, new characters and everything like that. And for my random moments of the episode, the bunny girl, like I said, she was kind of interesting, kind of cool, even though she's just a regular character. And yeah, and again, the silliness of this show. They had these kind of a silly power up they give one of the girls, like a mackerel power up, where she had this fish suit on, which I guess smelled like a real fish because she was trying to take a shower later in the episode and couldn't get the smell off her skin, which is kind of a really random moment for me. And the last thing to mention for the random stuff would be interesting characters, like I said, and their reasons to fight. I obviously think each person has been roped in this for a wish they can get granted. So, that's, I guess, it gives every character a reason to fight. And yeah, I want to know who this Marina girl is. I'm kind of curious about what he means by one day he'll see her. And I forgot to mention that there's this, I guess, point system for the evil guy. Every time he gets one of the cards, he is able to, I guess, open another lock box in this massive safe. And I guess each of the clues are leading up to the girl he's looking for. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get what's going on. But and the last thing would be, like I said, the evil, kind of evil group being kind of hinted towards. So I'm not really gonna take it serious, obviously, because it's not a very serious show. But preview for the next episode seems to be Shimeji and her past. Maybe a little bit more screen time for her. And maybe her realizing where she fits in this little world for Izumi and the other girls. But that's been this episode, so take you guys later. See you for episode 4.